Okay, so let me get this open. And is it showing up? Good. All right, so for Daniel and my prototype 3, uh, our project collects data like this. Checks our game instance, makes a user number for each file, and then it records how much time was taken. It also records which paths that the player went through. There's many paths, so it has a lot of stuff that it will record. It records whether or not the game was completed. It also gives us the exact time that the player goes through each one of these paths. So like the moment they hit one of the boxes, it records what time it was. Of course, you got the backspace to quit, and this is where it collects the time that the player went through each one of the checkpoints. So, as you can see, there's a collision in each one of these tunnels. So if they go back, we can see what time they went back and kind of guess why they did. Like, oh, maybe the other path has something different. The first one of our levels doesn't really have too much going on in it. Second one is the one with all the reinforcements and stuff. And it's basically pretty simple. So with this, we're just gonna run through it just so I can point out like why these collision boxes are kind of like our move on it. So like you hit the chair, cool, you got through the level. It records when you hit the chair as well. So, with this, it's like, okay, player may have wanted to go through no, but because it's a faster path last time, but no. So they go through this one, it's like, oh no, I'm tracking fire. So at this point, they may look through both of these really quick and be like, oh, this one has water coming down. I can run through it, and I'm fine. But then it'd be like, well, maybe since the other path had fire and this one didn't, and I caught on fire in this path, maybe this one's the path I should take. And then they get all charred. So the way we record data shows us a little more about like the player trying to explore what happens in this environment. There's also the final tunnel, which is there's nothing here, it just loops. But there's 2 recorders in here too. And yeah, right there and there. And that is how we chose to go about collecting data.